Last week I said at some point it's supposed to go live. Well, it don't go live. Hello, welcome to Building from Scratch, the public report. Today is Monday, the 17th of August, 2026. This is week 4. Today I'm working on M120 Road, Minimalist and Co in Lagos, Nigeria, in Lekki, actually. Every Monday, I dey share wetin happen for the previous week, wetin we dey learn as we dey build, where we get am right, where we struggle, and wetin we go do next. So, make we enter the matter. E don go live, right? From Scratch Media finally has a website. And honestly, I used almost the entire week to build it. I decided to build the website myself. And it was much more challenging than I expected, right? There were plenty adjustments. We build, test, something will go wrong. We'll go back, adjust them again, then test them. But eventually, we shipped it, and today we have a website. Now, these are some of the lessons I learned last week because I spent most uh of the week, building the website. We couldn't do most of the other things we planned, right? We didn't properly move the fireside conversation forward. We didn't make progress we wanted on capturing Africa, the documentary, and we didn't, get some of the other things on our list done. Normally, I could look at that and say we didn't do enough. But sometimes you have 5 things on your list, and one of them requires almost everything you've got that week. The important question becomes, did something meaningful move forward? For us, the answer is yes. Last week we didn't have a website, but today we do. Now, I will tell you why this website matters. And this is not just about saying From Scratch Media now has a website. The website is becoming part of the infrastructure we are building, right? People can learn about what we are doing. They can discover the community via the website. They can also, apply to join us via the website. And importantly, people interested in becoming front desk heroes can now start registering from the website also, right? Um, oh, so something we were building internally is finally becoming something people can actually use. Last week I said it's supposed to go live. This week, people feel actually use them. For me, that is progress. That is actually progress. The front desk hero bootcamp. Uh, I will tell you about it, Sha. We are still in the conversations with our potential hosting partner. We're expecting their final response by Wednesday this week. Once we have that, we will know the next step, around the venue and the program itself. But while we are waiting for the confirmation, registration can begin. If you're interested in becoming a front desk hero, check the link in the description and register through our website. Registration is open for those living in Lagos for now, right? But very soon we go day your city for the people who know they stay for Lagos. We enter your city, right? So this is where we fell short. This is a public report, so we have to be honest. We carried several things from the previous week into last week, and we still didn't execute them, right? Those things still need attention. The website was important, but we cannot allow one project to continuously stop everything else from moving. So, focus is important, but execution only works when it is properly balanced. I'm learning that gradually. As the company grows, everything cannot depend on one person doing everything. Now, another system we need to build with that. So, what's next? So this week we are revisiting the priorities we couldn't complete last week. We will revisit the fireside conversation. We need to plan it and decide the next date. Number two, we will revisit builders circle. We need to start planning our first community meetup. Number three, capturing Africa the documentary. We need to get the documentary moving again. And number four, the front desk hero bootcamp cohort one. we will get an answer from our potential hosting partner and continue preparing for the program. And finally, now that the website is live, we will start treating it as something we are using. Hi, that is Josh. uh are you building something from scratch yourself? A business, career, creative project, or you're simply trying to figure things out? The From Scratch community is open. You can now apply through our website. Come build with people who are also figuring out, learning and moving forward. And if you're interested in becoming a front desk hero, registration for cohort 1 is open through the website, right? So, on closing, last week taught me one thing. Sometimes progress doesn't mean completing everything on your list, right? Progress is choosing something important, staying with it even when it becomes difficult, and actually finishing it. Last week I said it's supposed to go live. Today, it don't go live. Now wetin we go build next. Now we dey focus on. Thank you for building with us. I am Tehemba Ahenda, and I'm building from scratch.